So I've been reflecting quite a lot lately, mainly because I've been feeling a lot of those strong emotions, and I thought good idea is to process it and not depress it. So I started journaling, and I was munching on some cheesecake that was in this container, and when I was done, something very weird happened. I was about to throw it away, and I thought to myself, why don't we just keep it? And a lot of you are gonna be wondering, like, why? Why would you keep a used container? And that's because I have a terrible memory. And this cheesecake container, to me, it's kind of like a shard of a memory. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same, but when I look back on my childhood, I know that in my bones, I know that there were very good memories, there are things to look back fondly of, and that I had a good childhood. But for the life of me, I can't remember, or at least I can't remember clearly those good memories. They're either really blurry, or the ones that are clear are the not so pleasant ones. And I think that's so sad. Like, we all collectively have, well, not collectively, individually have only one childhood. And I can't even remember most of my own. So that's kind of why I collect things, whether it's things that seemingly do not have any other purpose, like receipts, empty containers, lanyards, empty bottle of whiskey. And it's not like there's a whole lot of utility to use receipts, empty containers, or even the empty whiskey bottle. But when I hold it in my hands, hold on. But when I hold this whiskey bottle, for example, in my hands, I can remember very clearly the memories associated to it, down to what happened in the moment. And almost when did I decide, like, I'm gonna hang on to this. I have boxes full of knickknacks like this, typically smaller ones, not as big as this. But I remember when I showed this and those boxes to my parents, instinctively they asked, like, why? Why do you keep a seemingly used bottle? At least refurbish it, clean it out, and use it as like a vase or something. Vase? Vase? Vase. No, wait. Follow me on this journey.
Vase. Vase.
Vase. Well, it's because in my heart, this empty bottle of whiskey has a powerful fucking story. This whiskey sat on this shelf for 3 years and on another shelf for another 3 years, unopened, waiting for the day that my dad will come to visit me. And after 6 long years, he finally did. And in one single night, we finished this entire bottle of whiskey. How big is this bottle? 700 milliliters. 700 milliliters gone within a couple of hours. And it tasted amazing. For the whiskey connoisseurs out there, y'all know that this isn't particularly amazing in any way, shape, or form, but And to think to turn this bottle into a vase after waiting 6 years for my dad to finally visit me into a vase? Sorry, but that just does the entire meaning, purpose, my memory a disservice. And of course, my parents would have never known about my intentions if I didn't tell them, so I'm not blaming them in any way, shape, or form. But you get what I mean. This is more than just a bottle of whiskey. It's a moment in time that I want to treasure forever. It just means way too much to me. And it's the same thing with this empty cheesecake container. My girlfriend came over and baked me 2 mini cheesecakes for me to enjoy. So it's not actually the cheesecake container that I want to keep. It's what's behind that. It's the fact that I remember where we sat, what we were talking about, what she wore, the longing I had for the entire week to see her, all of that. That's what this represents to me. And that's why I hesitated. That's why I didn't want to throw this container out. It's because things like this serve a very important role to me. And it reminds me on what's truly important. And it's the connection you have with another person and the moments you share that really sticks with you. Or at the very least, it really sticks with me. And it's something that I want to cherish, and it's something that I want to cherish and I want to treasure for a long, long time, because I don't want to look back on my life and have that same experience with my childhood. They remind me that, hey, Jensen, you have very good memories to look back on. You just maybe need some help. Yeah, that's how I want to keep it. Okay, for the record, I ate out of that container, so I'll actually toss it away, because if I keep it, it's gonna rot. But you kind of get the idea. Yeah, just want to make it clear.